Oh, hello little learners! Scarecrow Braden here with my best friend Big Pumpkin Bubbles, and we're finally gonna paint our pumpkins today. Oh, I'm so excited, aren't you, Bubbles? Do you like painting, little learners? Oh, great! Let's get started. Oh, Bubbles, I'm so excited about painting our pumpkins. I had so much fun at our pumpkin patch, didn't you? Oh, and we really picked out the perfect pumpkin, don't you think? Oh, but Bubbles, you said that you already picked out your pumpkin for us to paint. Well, where is it, Bubbles? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, okay, all right. We'll stay right here. Bubbles is gonna go get his pumpkin, I think. Bubbles! What is this? Is this supposed to be me? Look, little learners. Bubbles already painted his pumpkin. Wow, look at that face. He's got a nice little smile and a big purple nose. Bubbles, how did you paint a pumpkin this silly? Wow, I hope that we can paint a pumpkin just as silly as this, don't you, little learners? Okay, well, I'm gonna keep your pumpkin safe down here, and we can get started on painting our pumpkin. Now, when we paint our pumpkin, we're gonna need two things. We need our paintbrushes, like this one right here, and we'll need our paint. We have all sorts of different colors that we're gonna use, so we'll come back to that. But first, we need to look at our pumpkin and trace out the face that we're gonna make. So I'm gonna use this permanent marker. This marker is black, and it'll show us where we're gonna paint our face, okay? So let's trace out the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. You ready, Bubbles? All right, let's get started. Look at that, little learners. We got 3 circles for our eyes and our nose. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3. Now let's finish up these eyeballs. Oh, look at those eyes. They're looking at you. All right, now we're gonna trace out our mouth and our teeth. Okay, Bubbles. What kind of mouth do you want, Bubbles? A big smile. Do you think we can trace out a big smile for this pumpkin? All right, let's go. Look at that smile, Bubbles. What do you think, little learners? Oh, we forgot our teeth. Okay, what shape should we make our teeth, Bubbles? Oh, a square. Do you know what shape a square is, little learners? That's the shape of our teeth. Let's make it. Got all of our teeth done. Look, how many teeth do we have there, little learners? Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and our last one, what comes after 5? 6. 6 teeth. All right, we'll do one last thing to our pumpkin, and that's we're gonna fill in the center eye. That's called the pupil. You wanna fill in our pupils? Let's go. All right, Bubbles, now that we've finished tracing our pumpkin, we're gonna need to use our paints to color in the rest of the pumpkin. Now, what paint should we use first for our pumpkin? I know, we can start with the eyes. The eyes, and what color do we use for our eyes? Well, people have all sorts of different colors for their eyes, but they also all have white. So how about we start with white? What do you think, Bubbles? Does that sound good? All right, well, let's get our paintbrush that we'll use to put in our paint and dip it in there on the white. Boop, 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 like this. And now we're gonna color it in. All right, let's put this white on our pumpkin. Great. Look, Bubbles, we've got white in our eyes. That's great. Now we're just gonna need to pick the color for our eyes. What color should our eyes be? Oh, I know. How about we use the same color for my best friend? Bubbles! Blue for Bubbles and blue eyes for our pumpkin. How does that sound, little learners? Okay, well, we're gonna need to take our next paintbrush, this one right here. Oh, look, this paintbrush is already blue. Now we're gonna need to put this paintbrush in our blue paint. Boop, 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 boop. And like that, we're going to put it on our pumpkin. All right, let's go. That's great, Bubbles. Look at our eyes. Our eyes are blue. And you know what? I got a little bit of blue in the white of our eyes, but that's okay, because you don't always have to color in the lines, right? Okay, Bubbles, what's the next part of our pumpkin that we should paint? Well, every good pumpkin needs a big smile, right? So how about we do our mouth next? Okay, so we're gonna need 2 colors for our smile. Let's use white for our teeth and black for the mouth. How does that sound? Okay, so let's do our teeth first, and our teeth are gonna be white. Oh, well, we just used white. So let's use this one again and get our teeth done. Okay, let's dip it in the white. Boop, boop, boop. Then color in these teeth. Great. Oh, look at our teeth. Look how silly those teeth are, Bubbles. All right, now we just need to fill in the smile and the mouth, and that is going to be black. Black for the mouth. Okay, oh, we haven't used black yet, so let's get ourselves a new paintbrush, and this one's big. Look how big this one is, Bubbles. And let's dip it in our black and make our mouth. Boop, 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 boop. Wow. Oh, this is great, Bubbles. Oh, this is a spot. Boop. Oh, look at that. Look at that mouth, Bubbles. He's got such a big smile. Wait a second. I think we're missing something, Bubbles. What are we missing, little learners? There's one more part of our pumpkin that we haven't painted yet. What is it, Bubbles? That's right, his nose. We didn't paint the nose. What color should our nose be, Bubbles? I know. Bubbles, you have the pinkest cheeks. So how about we paint the nose pink? What do you think, little learners? Is pink a good color for a nose? Great. Okay, let's get our last paintbrush, this tiny one right here, and we're gonna put some pink on it and make our nose. Ready? Okay, dab in a little pink right there, and let's paint this nose. We're gonna need a lot more pink for this. That's okay, because we have plenty of pink for our nose. Wow. What a great pink nose we have. Oh, that's awesome. Keep it coming. More pink. I love pink. Oh, great. There we go, Bubbles. We've got a big pink nose. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's our face. Doesn't it look silly? But you know what, Bubbles? I think we could give even more to this pumpkin. Oh, you know what? We can use a little bit more pink and put in some nice little cheeks. Boop, boop, boop. Little dimples right there. On the other side too. Boop, boop, boop. Just like that. He's got nice rosy cheeks, just like our friend Bubbles over here. And what's one more thing that we could put on our pumpkin? I know, hair. We could put our hair on our pumpkin. What color hair should we have? That's a good question. How about we use black again? Black hair. Okay, and you know what? For this one, we don't even have any traces, so we can just paint the hair as we want. So how about we take our black like this, and we'll just whoop, whoop, whoop. Look, we've got all of our hair. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, Bubbles! Our pumpkin looks so great. Are you ready, little learners? And, boo! Look at our pumpkin. It's got such a silly face, doesn't it, Bubbles? I love this pumpkin. Oh, and you know what? We should probably give our pumpkin a name. What name could we give our pumpkin? Well, since you made a Braden pumpkin, I think I'm gonna call our pumpkin Bubbles. Bubbles the pumpkin. Isn't that cute? Oh, well, you're already a pumpkin, Bubbles. Oh,
Trick or
what was that? Did you hear that, Bubbles? It sounded like we already have some trick-or-treaters at our house. I didn't realize how late it was getting. Oh, Bubbles, well, we better go get them some candy, don't you think? Oh, and you know what? We can put our pumpkins out on the porch. Oh, do you think they'd like our pumpkins? Oh, great. Little learners, I hope that you have an amazing Halloween. Thank you so much for being our friend. I can't wait for our next adventure together. So until then, bye-bye. Oh, let's get these pumpkins outside, Bubbles. Let's go. Woo-hoo.